Thanks everybody for coming out. It's a good crowd. If you guys could just keep that energy going.
Yeah!
My mom is in the room and I'm doing this instead of giving her grandchildren. So yeah. And despite what she thinks, I'm not just trying to ruin her 60s. I'm like, not having kids just like intentionally to be like the asshole daughter. That's not what I'm doing. It's just, I am deathly afraid of what having a kid would do to me. And I'm not just referring to this body, because look at me, I'm a thoroughbred, I'm bouncing right back to this. I'm more afraid of like what having a kid does to your mind. Because if Facebook is any indicator whatsoever, it turns you fucking insane. They've lost their minds. Like if we all remember back to that first week of September, right? You would go on to Facebook and everybody was posting a picture of their kid on the first day of school. Okay, that's alright. You like it, I love it. But the captions, they didn't make any goddamn sense. The captions would be like, check out little Timmy on his first day of 5th grade. I'm so proud of him. Which is like, is 5th grade the same 5th grade that you and I went to? Because that shit was mandatory. And I don't know what is going on the Upper West Side that makes 5th grade so touch and go. But like, was Timmy offered like an MBA contract and he was like, no, I must finish middle school. But that's what being a mom is, right? Like you're like so proud and everything your kid does is absolutely perfect. Like this weekend, for example, it was prime crazy mom post time. Because this weekend here in New York City, I don't know where everybody's from, but in New York City we had our first snow of the season. Which is now all these kids' first time playing in the snow. And moms are like, oh, look at little Brian. He built this snowman, maybe he'll be an architect. And I was just like, he put 3 fucking circles together. This isn't like St. Pat's. And moreover, like if I'm gonna be real, I know you helped Brian with the goddamn I know you. Brian's not gonna be some architect. Brian's gonna be that asshole in middle management that passes other people's work off as himself. But that's what being a mom does, I guess. Despite all that, all the single men in the room will breathe a sigh of relief. I am attempting to date again. Yes, hey. You guys over here, I'll talk to you. So by attempting, what I mean is that I'm now lying about my age on Tinder. Because I had a big, huge birthday this year, big birthday. And Tinder marked me off, I think is dead. I turned 40 though. I swear to God, I was going to sign up for you clap because you're all thinking right now, like, oh my gosh, she doesn't look a day over 32, right? Hey, when I have to, fish for compliments. But, yeah, so like, on Tinder, lying, and being my age though, it's not so horrible. Like I don't have that many complaints about it. If I had to think of like the one horrible thing about being my age, it's just that all of my friends have just gotten so very old. And I haven't gotten there with them yet. It's like, I feel like we all went out for drinks someday in my early 30s. And I blacked out. But I woke up like 2 weeks ago in the middle of a conversation about Roth IRAs. Just like hungover and tired, like how the fuck did we get here? Completely confused. And at 40, if you don't know, for you 30-year-olds, everybody's married. And so I'm the last single girl standing in my friend group, which is me. So much fun. It's just like starting off an orgy and then ending up in a bukkake scene. Whoa, how'd that happen? But yeah, that's dating life nowadays. There are some really good things about being my age though, as I'm getting older. And one of those things is that I am not like completely stressed out like I used to be like in my 20s and 30s about like accidentally getting pregnant. I don't really, because I'm getting older and like biology and age, and guys just aren't trying to sleep with me as often. It's not, I don't have those problems, but I am saving a ton of money. Saving a ton of money on the Plan B. Those pills, like, for the people in relationships are $50 a pop, and that's not a fucking joke. They're really expensive. But on my less sex plan that I've entered into, I don't have that problem as often. Last time I was buying some pills, I was like, God, $50 a pop, like, what is my break? What am I gonna break? What's my breaking point? Like, at what point do I say, like, you're rolling the dice? Like, I think I'm at like $100 a pill. I'm still, but at 150, like 175, like I'm looking up. How much is an abortion on Obamacare anyway? Just don't know. Anyway, that's my time. I'm getting out of here.